Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about 4th of July cards. Hi guys, I'm Nick. I'm the Bearded Housewife. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Happy 4th of July greeting cards. Now I know typically 4th of July you don't really send out greeting cards in the mail, but this year especially, since we're not having our get-togethers, we're not doing our family picnics, I thought that it was really important to be able to send out something and show our patriotic flair. That's why I wanted to make this card, so that we could send it out to the people that we typically see around this time of the year. See, it says Happy 4th, and there's Lady Liberty, and then you open it up, and boom! Fireworks crazy, let freedom ring. I think it's so cool how it has that reveal on it. There we go. Let's head over to my blog. I'll show you how to download the file, and then we'll head over to Cricut Design Space and we'll actually make the card. Okay, we are on my blog, thebeardedhousewife.com. We're going to head over to the Resource Library tab and go to Enter the Library. If you don't have the password to the library, you can hit the Get Access tab, or there's a form in the blog post tutorial for the 4th of July card. So you're going to type in the password, hit Enter, and then it will pull up all of the printables and cut files. And we're going to click on the Happy 4th of July card and download it to the computer. And now we're ready to open up Design Space and get started. Alright, now that we're in Design Space, we're going to head over to Upload and Upload Image, hit Browse, find where we downloaded it onto our computer, and hit Open. You can change the name if you'd like, or hit Save. Highlight the image and then hit Insert Image. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see this. Hit Ungroup. We're going to scroll down and we're going to change all of the cut lines for the envelope to score lines. Come over and highlight that group and hit Attach. Now your envelope is going to look slightly different than the one on my screen because I had to make a few adjustments to it. Now we're going to change the fold line for the outer card to score. Select both of the text options, change that to draw, and you can see that it changes the little box to the right to just an outline. Now highlight the group and hit Attach. I'm going to bring that over. Now we're going to work on the number 4 for the outside of the card. All of these horizontal lines here, we're going to convert those to score lines because that is going to act as a guide for placement of the stripes for the American flag, so you don't have to guess on the placement of those. Hit Attach and you can see how it shows the little dashed lines there. Now we're going to change the fold line for the inner part of the card to score. Highlight all of the text. Change that to draw. Again, that changes it to outline. And now we're going to work on the fireworks. So click on one of the fireworks. You will see that it has the color that it's intended to be. This one is blue. Change that to draw, and it will default to black. You're going to want to change that back to blue. You'll see that the image changes color. Repeat that again for every part of the fireworks, whether it be red as this one is or blue as the previous one was. There is a little bit of prep work here, but trust me, to have the machine draw this out for you is going to be such a lifesaver. Just remember, when you highlight it, it shows what color I meant the draw line to be, so you don't have to really guess that way. You just have to pay attention before you change it to the score. Before you change it to the draw line. And there we go. See, everything has changed colors. Now highlight that entire group, hit attach, and the inner card is finished. These other pieces are embellishments, and we don't have to do anything to those. We can head up to make it. And you can see for the outer and the inner layer it says score, then draw, then cut. That's how we know we have it right. And then we can hit the green continue button. And I'm going to be using medium cardstock for this project. So I'm going to highlight that, and you will see it says to put the black pen in clamp A and then the scoring wheel in clamp B. We can head over to our machine and we can start doing the cutting. Okay, for this part of the project, we're going to need our standard grip mat, our cardstock, the scoring wheel, the black, blue, and red Cricut markers. I'm going to load the mat. I'm going to replace the cutting blade with the scoring wheel. Clamp that down. And Design Space is telling me to put the black marker in first. So I'm going to put that in and clamp A. You want to push down until you hear it click into place and then clamp it down. Go ahead and hit the flashing C button to get everything started. Now, a bit of caution. This is not necessarily a fast card. It is an easy card, but not a fast card. I'm speeding up the video a little bit here because it is going to take a little bit of time for the machine to draw everything out. Alright, now that everything has been cut and drawn, it is time to start assembling. So I'm going to grab my art glitter glue, my foam squares, and my scraper. Set those to the side. Move Lady Liberty over. I'm going to start with the number 4. And you can see the score lines. I don't know if you can see those really well with the camera being that far away, but there are score lines now that we set up in Design Space to help line up the stripes. Alright, now that that's done, set that aside. We're going to fold along the score line of the inner card. I'm using my Cricut scraper to make sure that that crease is nice and good. Alright, we can move on to the outer card layer now. And now we're going to glue the outer and the inner layers together. The inner layer is slightly smaller than the outer layer to create a border when you open up the card. I'm going to use my scraper and kind of press to make sure that everything is nice and pushed down. Make sure there's no air bubbles inside. That looks good. Now time to glue the number 4 onto the front of the card. Now I use the bottom of the card and the crease line to line it up. And then the top of the number 4 will just come just to the left of the cutout on the card. Alright, now it's time to add some foam squares to the back of Lady Liberty, just to give her a little bit of dimension on the card. I am putting 3 in a vertical line, one at the top, one in the middle, and then one at the bottom. Now line her up with the bottom of the inner card, and you're also going to want to make sure that you have the outer card closed, or I'm sorry, the card itself closed, so that you can line up the cut lines around the edge of the outer card. And there we go, all done. Isn't that such a cool card? I love that reveal on it. And the fireworks are so pretty the way that the Cricut draws them out. Anyone would love to get this card for the 4th of July. You gotta try it.
Wasn't that awesome? I love that this file has the Cricut draw all the fireworks, because it would be a big pain in the ass to sit there and try to glue all of the little fireworks on there. I love, love, love the draw feature of the Cricut machines. I think it is such a time saver, and it just makes your card look even more professional. So if you like this card, head on over to my blog, thebeardedhousewife.com. I have lots of different tutorials in the resource library. Check it out. I hope that you guys like this. If you did, hit like and subscribe to my channel so you know every time that I release a new video. Until then, guys, happy 4th of July. I will see you guys later. Bye.